The following program contains material that many viewers may find unsuitable for children under 14 years of age. A parental control system is strictly advised.
Hello everybody. Welcome. You're joining us on a fresh episode of the Hit List on Other Derana News Channel.
Now, we have a very interesting color palette going on.
Yes,
over
apparently
here.
we both decided we want to be Slytherin today. No, you're like literally Slytherin.
Yeah, I am. It's
Anyway.
just two ends of like
Yes,
the spectrum.
Yeah. You know. Okay.
Literally also.
It's fine. So let's find a song to relate this to later in the countdown. How about we get to our fresh countdown today with some surprising entrants and the continuation of our special segment.
At number 10, we have Heaven on Earth by Pentatonics. Now, it has gone down four spots and it's really kind of sad. But you know what? Maybe it's because right now it's not Heaven on Earth with this it's really bad, heat crisis. That
hell on earth.
Which is why I think,
they're like, no, we don't relate to this anymore. How about we listen to Heaven on Earth and come back?
Every day I was caught in a frenzy, but majestically you came to save me. I was tired of coming up empty. The most important gift that you gave me is heaven on earth. Never thought you'd be down here. Never thought you'd be down here. Heaven on earth. Thought that it was smoke and mirrors till the clouds disappeared. And all the roads are paved with gold, lead me to your pearly gates. To this day, the safest space we've ever made is heaven on earth. Oh, oh, oh. It's heaven on earth. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, the trumpets were singing when you walked in. Oh, I see myself falling in slow motion. The sunset reminds me of your blushing skin. You give me no reasons to pray. So grateful that we both made heaven on earth. Never thought you'd be down here. Never thought you'd be down here. Heaven on earth. Thought that it was smoke and mirrors till the clouds disappeared. And all the roads are paved with gold, lead me to your pearly gates. To this day, the safest space we've ever made is heaven on earth. Oh, oh, oh. It's heaven on earth. Oh, oh, oh. And all the roads are paved with gold, lead me to your pearly gates. To this day, the safest space we've ever made is heaven on earth. Paved with gold, lead me to your pearly gates. Never thought you'd be down here. Never thought you'd be heaven on earth.
That was Heaven on Earth by Pentatonics. Now, something interesting, Anuradhi, is Kirsten. We know Kirsten. Now, she is going to join Six, which is a musical that's going on Broadway.
She's joining Six?
Yeah, and it's like really exciting.
Beheaded, something, divorced, one?
Yeah, it's really interesting to see, artists, because most artists start from Broadway and come into the entertainment industry, whether it's, acting or singing. But this is, an instance where it's done the other way around. I actually don't know if she has any previous, projects.
She used to be a musical theatre kid. That's about all we know. But not Broadway.
Not Broadway. Broadway's like
that's
crazy.
a big deal.
You know what, Kirsten? Good luck to you and good luck
I'm looking forward to
this new journey. But now moving from one musical genius
to
female to another.
At number 9, we have I Know You're Hurting by Ray. Sadly,
gone down
2 spots drop, but still in the countdown, so we're going to appreciate it while it lasts. How do we appreciate it? We listen to it again. So how about we take a listen and we come right back.
Can't be so strong alone all the time, so please stop trying to be so strong all alone, all alone. You don't have to do this all alone, even though I know why I know you're hurting. I know that deep down there something's burning. I know if you need
I know you're hurting, Anuradha.
Selena, did you know? Okay, fun fact. Did you know that Ray stands for Rachel?
Yeah, we knew this.
I didn't know this. I just
fake
recently
fan
learned it.
detected.
Thanks, Sanuvi, for that information.
Fan detected.
No fake fan. I like her music. I don't know anything about her properly, but like her songs are great. Apparently, it means Rachel, which is, I don't know, it humanizes her a lot.
You know what's really interesting about this album is it explicitly says, warning, this album may contain hope. And it's really cool. But
I love that.
I think, you know, a lot of the songs that we talk about on Hit List, right? It's very polarized. It's either very depressing or very happy. But Ray has found a way to find a middle ground where it says, okay, this is a really bad, terrible episode that you're going through. However, we can find happiness through it.
I think also the reason that this album is doing so well is because in all the negativity, her hope core music just cuts through the haze. I love that.
And the gospel word, like,
yes, the gospel
it's
elements.
Amazing. But you know what? We need to stop fangirling over Ray every single time.
I love her. I could fangirl all the time.
I know. But we need to head into the new song. Now, this song, I don't know why it's still not Up, Out, and Gone. It's none other than Up, Out, and Gone by Neo. And we're obviously hating for the
just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little
bit, because we wanted him here.
For the giggles, you know.
Yeah. And number 8, Up, Out, and Gone by Neo.
Let's take a listen to it. Come back.
I need to kiss a girl that I just met. I need a few shots past and I need a few more. I need to wake up with a few regrets, but that's if we ever even go to sleep. Cause we know we're near finished yet. Up and we out and we gone. Dancing under moonlight, sipping on something strong. Good times don't last long, so we up and we out and we gone. Said it feels like one of them nights. Ain't nobody going home as long as the music is on. Then we up and we out and we gone. Said we up and we out and we gone. Then we up and we out and we gone. Then we up and we out and we gone. I'm in for a good time, not a long time. I came for the drinks, stayed for the girls. Little two-step right past the long line. Walked in the place like I own the world. On a Friday night, summertime. No such thing as calling. Here tonight, not tonight. Yeah, we up and we out and we gone. Dancing under moonlight, sipping on something strong. The good times don't last long, so we up and we out and we gone. Said it feels like one of them nights. Ain't nobody going home as long as the music is on. And we up and we out and we gone. Said we up and we out and we gone. And we up and we out and we gone. And we up and we out and we gone. Ooh. Up like we up all night, out like we really outside, gone like we out of our mind. Hey, like we out of our mind. Hey. Ooh, up like we up all night, out like we really outside, gone like we out of our mind. Like we out of our mind. Up and we out and we go. Dancing under moonlight, sipping on something strong. Good times don't last long, so we up and we out we go. It feels like one of them nights. Nobody going home as long as the music is on. And we up and we out and we go. Said we up and we out we go. And we up and we out and we go. We up and we out and we go. Up and we out and we go.
Our new
out,
release
and gone.
last
No,
week.
new release
Last week our new release, and this week it's still on the countdown.
Why? Nobody knows.
Hey.
Are we going to take a different perspective of how Neo is adjusting into the country music genre, Radhi?
Look, the stance from last week kind of still stands because what is Neo doing with country music? Honestly, the only thing I can say is the production is clean. There's no loose ends.
I mean, the song itself isn't bad. It's just that
is it Neo?
Yeah, it's not. And the fact that he has gone down this very generic path, you know, of what every I feel like artist does at one point. Switching to country music, thinking they
I guess all the generic artists at one point decides to come to an exotic location and then cancels last minute.
Oh, that burn. We need to clip that and send that to him. But you know what? Honestly, what I've said and done about Neo, he has been someone that we grew up with in our childhood. Amazing. We don't like you for that thing that you did.
But I hope
I
you
mean,
come.
if you can come though, like
come back. Please.
Are we going to buy tickets? I don't know.
I don't know. We have trauma from last time. Until we get our refunds, we're not sure.
Yeah, but you know what? Taking a step away from Neo, we have to get back to one of our favorites.
Nile.
Who do we have?
From Neo to Nile. At number 7, we have Dinner Party by Nile Horan. Now, it's down 2 spots. I think the progression with which it is moving through the countdown is very stable. You know, it's nice to see that Nile still has an impact.
He hasn't lost a significant amount of spots.
Yeah, just 2.
And he hasn't completely stayed in the same place like Swing.
Like Harry.
Yeah. We'll get back to that.
Yeah, we'll get back.
But you know what? Take a listen and come back.
Boxes with our teeth, playing games we never played before. I was out to sell you, so discreet, so typical of me for sure. Knives, forks, and things I've never felt before. Crashing lights when you first saw me. Yeah, I met you at a dinner party. Chandeliers, swinging coffee. Yeah, I met you at a dinner
Dinner party.
Oh, jinx. Neither of us are allowed to speak now.
Okay, we'll see you on the hit list next week. But what is so special about dinner party, and what is so special about Niall? There's some exciting news, Anuradhi.
Look, oh my God. Here's the deal, right? When he said he was going to go on tour, we expected it to be just a couple locations. He's apparently expanding.
Yeah, we literally spoke about this, how it's just very limited to the UK and he's not going anywhere else. But turns out he is. And,
thank you for expanding your lineup. It's an actual tour now.
And so it's starting in June and it's going throughout, until November. And it's really cool that he's taking this. I feel like it's the first time in a long time that we've seen Niall,
yes, because Niall is like the least mentioned of all of them. Even Harry, like obviously Harry's the most mentioned, and Zayn, as he's still. Oh wait,
he
shouldn't spoil that.
Yeah, he'll also be later down in the countdown. But we need to take a step away from Niall
and go into
our new release for this week, and that is "Reply to This" by Charlie Puth. You know when you have that one person that doesn't reply to you?
This is that song for that person.
Send this to that one person that goes to you.
Hey baby, how you been? It's been a while since we've spoken. I understand if you're not ready to talk. And if I get left on red, at least I can put this in your head. And hopefully one day it ends up in your heart. Nothing I do, nothing I say is gonna change everything I did wrong. All that I want is you to know how I'm feeling ever since you've been gone. You don't need to reply to this, just want you to know you're the one I miss. You don't need to reply to this, but I said so much. But I'm wondering if you think a little bit about me, baby. Do you think a little bit about me still? Think a little bit about me, baby. Do you think a little bit about me still? I know that I shouldn't have sent this late at night. For all that I know, you could be there with someone. And if I get left on red, at least I could put this in your head. And maybe you'll start to miss the way that it was. Nothing I do, nothing I say is gonna change everything I did wrong. All that I want is you to know how I'm feeling ever since you've been gone. You don't need to reply to this, just want you to know you're the one I miss. You don't need to reply to this, but I said so much. But I'm wondering if you think a little bit about me, baby. Do you think a little bit about me still? Think a little bit about me, baby. Do you think a little bit about me still? Think a little bit about me, baby. Do you think a little bit about me still? Think a little bit about me, baby. Do you think a little bit about me still? You don't need to reply to this, just want you to know you're the one I miss. You don't need to reply to this, might have said so much, but I'm wondering if you think a little bit about me, baby. Do you think a little bit about me still? Think a little bit about me, baby. Do you think a little bit about me still? Think a little bit about me, baby. Do you think a little bit about me still? Think a little bit about me, baby. Do you think a little bit about me still?
Reply to this.
But apparently you don't have to reply to this.
Well, I feel like we've all gone. Okay, actually, I don't know. I don't speak for you, but I speak for myself. When when you've.
I am the one that doesn't reply, so.
Oh, yeah, actually, she ghosts me. You know what? This is a good song for you. Reply to this. It's really interesting because it's talking about the intricacies of, communication in the modern era. And I feel like Charlie Puth is really putting himself out there, especially after the backlash he received after his performance at the Super Bowl.
But after the backlash of the Super Bowl, the fact that he released this, it literally says, nothing I do, nothing I say is going to change everything I did wrong. All that I want is you to know how I'm feeling ever since you've been gone. You don't need to reply to this. Just want you to know you're the one I miss. I love the progression of the chorus. Isn't it so addictive? I feel like we've heard that tune before, we just don't know where.
Yeah, I feel like it's, I mean, Charlie Puth himself explained this when he was breaking down music, right? Because he's the person that is considered to have perfect pitch.
Yes.
In the music
That's his
industry.
whole
And he said there are certain things you can do to a song to make it sound retro, to make it sound pop, synthetic. And those kinds of things he's actually using to his advantage because he's very knowledgeable. He's a genius.
Exactly.
And
Musical
that is why
genius,
he's doing really well.
Even though he did get some backlash.
No, but you know what? I think that's really stupid, Anuradhi, because I feel like everybody that does Super Bowl performances, someone's going to have a problem with the way they do it. But it's just their rendition. It's no disrespect to the national anthem. But, I mean, it happened in Sri Lanka as well to one of our local artists. And it's, I think, just utter nonsense.
Well, either way, the song is good. The artist is a little iffy on the public reputation side, but still good. I like the song. I hope we see it just like Neo showed up. We will have this on our countdown next week as well.
You know, just like Neo, we have to up, out and gone.
Second week you're doing this.
Sorry, my bad. To a commercial break. We'll be right back on the hit list. Hello and welcome back to the hit list. We have to continue with our countdown.
Yes, we do.
Which, what is at number 6, Anuradhi?
At number 6, we've got Don't Get Yourself Twisted. This is Sideways by Zayn.
Not by Charlie.
Not by Charlie Puth, but by Zayn. It's down 4 whole spots. So that's kind of a significant drop for someone like Zayn. But I think I understand exactly why. How's about we go and take a listen to the music and then come right back so that we can break down as to why it's dropping like a fly.
Your body away from mine. Yeah, you play games with love. Yeah, you play games with love until it's gone. You never get enough. You never get enough for what you want. I'm just looking at you sideways, face to face with your lips on mine and our legs on the pillowcase. Sideways, late at night with your love laying next to mine. I'm just looking at you sideways, sideways, sideways. I'm just looking at you sideways, sideways, yeah. It must be appealing to twist me up like you do, then dangle your words like diamonds. They caught me, but I see through. Yeah, you play games with love. Yeah, you play games with love until it's gone. You never get enough. You never get enough for what you want. I'm just looking at you sideways, face to face with your lips on mine and our legs on the pillowcase. Sideways, late at night with your love laying next to mine. I'm just looking at you sideways, sideways, sideways. I'm just looking at you sideways, sideways, yeah. Cause it hurts me to watch you leave, and it hurts me to watch you stay. And I know what it's gonna be, but I just wanna stay sideways. I'm just looking at you sideways, face to face with your lips on mine and our legs on the pillowcase. Sideways, late at night with your love laying next to mine. I'm just looking at you sideways, sideways, sideways. I'm just looking at you sideways, sideways, yeah. Sideways, sideways.
sideways. I miss looking at you sideways, sideways, yeah.
I miss looking at you sideways.
I miss side-eyeing you.
Oh.
You know, like,
okay, she
like
made
that,
a really
exactly
bad
like that.
joke. Dropping like flies, she said.
Oh, come on. That was.
But you know what? I think Zayn did what happened, man. I feel like we mentioned this last episode as well, where this song is good.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have the depth that I think most of his older songs had to sort of carry it. And
Eyes Closed is a very good example of how well Zayn can actually do with his lyrical abilities. Sideways sounded it was trying to be R&B, it was also trying to be pop, it was trying to be too many things at the same time, but also try to be simple, and that just overcomplicated everything into like, what is this song?
But the lyrics themselves, it's really interesting to see because you've been intimate with someone, you know, and when you spend every waking moment together and then suddenly you're you know, sort of, it's like
that could have been a better way to put it.
Of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There could have been a better way to put it. I think that's why Sideways reached pretty high and then just couldn't break.
Sideways. Sorry.
And she says, my jokes are bad.
I've learned from you, so I don't know.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
A step away from one sideways and going to the next sideways.
We're going from side to side.
Oh gosh. Sideways by Charlie Puth. Take a listen and come back.
Never thought I would see the day when my words stop to resonate. Never been down this road before. Maybe we took a wrong turn. Yeah, we just had to let it burn. You didn't need to slam the door. Oh, this love means way too much for us to give it up. We let the flames get way too high. Even if it goes sideways, even if we scream out enough's enough, I believe that we'll always find a way to weather the storm. Even if it goes sideways, and eventually we run out of luck, give you every piece of me till there's none left anymore. Your happiness, that's the only thing that brings me joy. The emptiness, that's the only thing that you destroy. In me, the gravity is drowning me, and I'm making up all these tragedies. Clarity comes to me, telling me to slow down. This love means way too much for me to mess it up. I'll never let the flames get way too high. Even if it goes sideways, even if we scream out enough's enough, I believe that we'll always find a way to weather the storm. Even if it goes sideways, and eventually we run out of love, give you every piece of me till there's none left even if it goes sideways, even if we scream out enough's enough, I believe that we'll always find a way to weather the storm. Even if it goes sideways, and eventually we run out of love, give you every piece of me till there's none left
Now
Coco Jones, you, the woman that you are.
Now this is the Sideways I can get behind.
Yes.
This is a good one. I like this song a lot.
Sideways by Charlie Puth, also gone down one spot, but hanging in there, obviously.
Compared to the 4 spots of Sideways by Zayn, that's pretty good.
Now, what about Sideways? This
Sideways has started making waves on TikTok.
Obviously,
this is weird. No, this is actually weird because usually Charlie Puth has this thing where he teases the song, and by the time the song is out, it goes boom.
Yeah.
Apparently, half of TikTok didn't even know Sideways was going to come out. But
remember the PR he did for Light Switch?
My goodness.
How he, took us step by step on how he made the sounds for the production of the song and everything. I feel like this just came out of nowhere.
It did. It literally did. Like, he didn't do much PR for it, and Coco Jones did her honest work with it. But everybody didn't really look at it as a solely Charlie Puth production. So I think it didn't have as much of the oomph as you'd expect when it comes to PR. But then people listen to it and people are like, oh my God, this is good. This is really good stuff. And then TikTok
Maybe because it was very unexpected, I feel like that could have also given
a belated TikTok virality. Lovely.
But heading to our number 4 song.
Number 4.
Which is the best, literally.
By Conan Gray.
By Conan Gray, also gone down one spot, but I think we need to take a listen to this amazing masterpiece before we say anything.
Memories of good times, they really last. Arms in your sweatshirt, primrose at night, and chocolate ice cream, your hazel eyes. I know it's so low to hate you for leaving without me, but why leave so quickly? Do you miss me? Did all of this past year mean anything? Maybe it's all in my mind. I swear if I saw you tonight, we could make peace with it, not have to sleep with it haunting me all of the time. I'd take back the shit that I said when I was so pissed that you left. I could make peace with it, finally sleep with it, finally wish you the best. Grew out your buzz cut, now my hair is short. Nothing like it once was when I was yours. I still remember that night you left, closed the door, and you stood by the window waiting, like you were gonna say something, but you just walked away. Maybe it's all in my mind. I swear if I saw you tonight, we could make peace with it, not have to sleep with it haunting me all of the time. I'd take back the shit that I said when I was so pissed that you left. I could make peace with it, finally sleep with it, finally wish you the best. Finally wish you the best. Sometimes I wonder, were we ever even friends? Sometimes I wonder if it really is the end. I wanna watch you while the words come out your mouth. That's true, don't miss me like I know you miss me now. I know you miss me now.
That was the best. Literally the best, actually.
Stop.
I mentioned this last week. I'll say it again. I don't care. I didn't think Conan Gray could be sad.
No, it's the fact that it's so... Okay, I understand that most of Conan Gray's songs can be relatable to like any experience, you know, it doesn't matter what relationship, you can apply it. Like, he literally got famous through Heather. Exactly.
And how everybody
was confused.
Everybody had a Heather in their lives.
Yes, and everybody was confused as to who Heather was. Like, are you envious of Heather or are you envious?
Are you Heather?
Are you Heather? Exactly.
Are you the guy giving Heather the sweater?
So Conan Gray achieves that yet again with the best. Honestly, it doesn't, okay, sure, like towards the second and third verse, you get more specific details on it being a romantic relationship. But the first few bits of it and the chorus, you can apply that to any relationship in your life. to be able to wish someone the best, you have to let go and you have to be able to heal by yourself. And that is what Conan Gray is saying.
So this single is obviously released with Wishbone as well, and it has been already put out.
When is
on
Conan
their
Gray not
tour.
going to slap? Like seriously.
Yeah, and this is already on tour, Wishbone tour. This has been released. I just wish that Conan Gray maybe went on tour anytime soon.
Please?
Yes, please do. Please, pretty please.
We're
pretty
hoping for
please.
it.
Yeah. But
Anyway,
you know what?
we'll move on.
Amazing. We also need to move into a short commercial break once again. We'll be right back with some exciting songs.
Stay right there. Welcome back, everybody, to the hit list final segment.
The final sundown
Segment.
Bro,
Yes. I was gonna say segment. Do-do-do-do. Okay. Anyway,
At number 3, going down 2 spots, we have Swim. Finally, it's gone down.
it's honestly, I was surprised that it went down only 2 spots.
Yeah, actually.
It would have gone down much more.
I feel like this is going to be another ordinary.
Let's listen to Swim and then come back because we've got a little bit of things to say about it.
Spend a lifetime watching you swim, swim. This is how it all begins. Swim, swim. I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive.
Bad world, gone away, I still wake up in this mad world. Name me place that I can breathe on this mad world. Looking like a goody in this bad world. Bad world, don't know how to act, girl. I'm in the deep, tell me where the hell you at, girl. Oh, you ain't even gotta love me back, girl. You know that I'm never holding back, girl. Yeah.
So easy to make it so hard. Nights like these, I just wanna get lost. Right here with the moon and the stars. I ain't gotta think, but I think maybe I just swim, swim. Wanna fall in love with your skin. Swim, swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you swim, swim. This is how it all begins. Swim, swim. I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive. Water so deep, water so deep. Take it off the ground, I ain't never getting cold feet. Yeah, you know me, yeah, you know me. Sitting on the shore, now I'm ready for the whole thing. I can feel the high waves coming. While you run away, you can run it. Sound on my tongue, she's stunning. You're the only place.
So, big problems in Armyville.
Yes.
I don't know how you call it. The Army land. I don't know.
Army land.
Yes. So, lots of old armies are now banding together to say, this wasn't written by BTS at all.
So what? Okay, this is what I don't understand. When there are subgroups amongst the same fan base, what happens to the fan base? Does it go army versus army? Or?
You have no idea. I've been in army for like 7 or 8 years now. It's toxic as hell because there's people that are in Delulu land and people that are grounded with reality.
Like the ones that write Wattpad
Oh
stories.
Lord, please save me from this hell. But it has dropped a couple spots on the Billboard chart as well, which is a big deal considering that Army is expected to keep it for the rest of the year. So unfortunately, that's a no. Anyway, we move on now.
We have to head into our number 2 song, which is a new entrant by another legendary woman. It's Hysteria by
Baby Rexha. This song is so good. Listen to it.
Lord, forgive me if I don't make it home tonight. Keep your angels with me if I'm running from the lights off. What just happened? Did some chain reactions happen? What you waiting for? Turn it up, make it bounce. Hysteria in the crowd, got the world in a trance. Hysteria, make them dance,
trance is so back.
This is, you know, this after New Religion, I feel like this is a completely
electro pop, dance pop. The raves are gonna love this.
She's so back. She's so back. I saw someone had commented under this music video, like, we're getting out of the asylum with this one.
Hell yeah.
And it's
because
so true.
Yes, the rave music scene is gonna be like, you know, worshipping Baby Rexha soon. Because look how good of a minor tone shift that is. So beautiful. I love it. I love this song. I keep humming it in my head. It's that good.
Now there's another video that's about to drop June 12th, so it's a long time, but it's called Dirty Blonde. And this is all coming out all together, and I feel like it's
Baby Rexha time.
Yeah, it is. After so long, you know, and it's great to have an artist that you've grown up with, you know, and make a comeback and be equally still as good.
I love you, Baby Rexha. Please give me more music. Give us. Whoa. We move on now.
Before anything else happens.
Our new segment.
Hidden Hit is back with
Estelle.
Yeah.
Live, love, learn.
Now, have you lived? And have you loved? But have you learned?
I don't know. Let's listen to Estelle and see if she has.
Like kites in the rain. But who would have thought it would change? Not me, 'cause I tried, did our best, such is life, but I don't hate you at all, 'cause we both took a fall. Joy, the tears, the trust, the years, it all just brings me back to you. No, oh no, oh the heights, the fears, the laughs, the cheers, it all just brings me back to you. No, oh no, but you live, you love, you love. There'll always be another day, but there'll never be another you. We lit up like stars, bright as a flame. So who'd ever think that this would fade? Not me, 'cause I tried, did my best, such is life, but I don't miss you at all, 'cause we both took a fall. Oh, the joy, the tears, the trust, the years, it all just brings me back to you. No, oh no, oh the heights, the fears, the laughs, the cheers, it all just brings me back to you. No, oh no, but you live, you love, you love. You live, you love, you love. 'Cause I tried, did our best, such is life, but I don't hate you at all, 'cause we both took a fall.
And that was Live, Love and Learn
By Estelle. I can't hate this song because it's
You
Estelle.
can't hate it, it's Estelle. I just think, okay, from all the things that Estelle has done, okay, let's just introduce who
I agree.
Estelle is, you know, to the people that maybe are not familiar with who Estelle is. Who is Estelle? Anurag?
Estelle is the voice of Garnet in Steven Universe. That's like the biggest deal of us. She's a very legendary singer-songwriter that has been through the American country pop scene and the R&B scene, also jazz. But more recently, she has been very involved with voice acting for cartoons like Steven Universe and also RKKO, I think. So she's a very prevalent voice when it comes to like kids that are growing up with her voice. which is why I can't hate this song.
But you know what? Let's look at a little bit about the lyrics. So she says, two peas in a pod, one in the same, captured moments in time like a frame, dancing like kites in the rain, but who would have thought it would change? Not me, because I tried, did our best. Such is life, but I don't hate you at all, because we both took a fall. And it, I think, perfectly encapsulates what it is to fall in love, then fall out of love,
yeah.
you know, and that whole cycle of having to move over, because it is life. So
I like the fact that it's
you
still,
love and you learn.
And I like the fact that it's still consistently, it's like, hey, I'm not putting the blame on you. I know that
because we both took the fall.
Yeah, both of them had issues, and that's why it never worked out. And maybe that's the most mature way to approach things like love.
Yeah, and you know, people say don't cross oceans for people that wouldn't step in a puddle for you. But you know what? Like Estelle is saying, cross those oceans. Give that love that you have, because how big, I mean, our hearts have to be to be able to love people like that, right?
Also, Estelle, please go back to voicing Garnet on Steven Universe. I miss you. Please.
Okay, we are going off the script now a bit, talking about Steven Universe.
Okay, we move on.
We have to head into our #1 song for this week, and this is also a new entrant, obviously, and it is Inner Life by U2. Let's take a listen to it and come back.
I'll meet you in the air, I'll meet you with the fair, on the underground, wherever you be found, I'll meet you there. I'll meet you in time, I'll meet you cruel or kind. The hot ways of time need someone understanding on the platform, but it's the other side. You in the air, I'll meet you when you're not there. The shopping list of all you missed, let's go there. I'll meet you in the surreal, I'll meet you in the joy you steal. Stones and sticks, you're kicking the pricks, and still I'm learning how to kneel. Not to feel. And when we reach the circle line, and when we stop the clocks, stop in time to wake up an unforgiving sun, wake in the dream that space that occupies your place, I'll meet you there. A penny on the track, we run and get it back. The driver on the train souls us so much pain, says love will flatten, but it won't crack. The coin will crack.
And that was In a Life.
Can I be honest?
Oh no. Okay, go
I
ahead.
didn't very much resonate with this song a lot.
Why is that, Anurali?
For some reason, usually I know a song is good when it can keep me entertained for the entire duration of it. With U2, I started drifting. It just, it was very nice in the beginning and it was very comforting. It was like chicken soup for the soul, very good.
I mean,
but
it's
then,
U2,
yeah,
right?
and then you get
they have
kind
a
of
very,
bored of
I
it.
feel like a nostalgic place in everybody's hearts because...
Yeah, the nostalgia aspect is very much there, but it's just, it didn't stick with me like I expected it to.
So, you still haven't found
No.
what you're...
No, I have.
I had to make that joke, but you know what?
Terrible.
Let's look a little bit into the lyrics because I think there is something there. I'll meet you in the air, I'll meet you with the fair on the underground, wherever you be found, I'll meet you there. I'll meet you in time, I'll meet you cruel or kind. The heart weighs a ton if you need someone. And they're standing on the platform, but it's on the other side. And I think it's talking about how you take the step to, go towards
just like how Estelle said, U2 is saying the same thing.
Yes, just in a different way.
In a different way, in a very U2 way, like
Yeah.
it is quite on brand.
But you know what? Honestly, good on you two for making a comeback.
It just shows that legends can always come back whenever they
legends
choose
never
to.
die. Actually, legends never die.
Whenever
but you
they
know
choose
what?
to.
But this program needs to.
Yeah, we'll come back next week.
week.
Yeah.
We'll make a comeback.
Exactly, we will. Hopefully, some
until
other
then-
artists will also make a comeback. Who knows?
Yeah,
We'll see
she's
something.
hinting at a specific group, I can tell.
Please,
It's very excited.
please, Stray Kids, please.
Oh no, stop it.
I need you to top BTS.
It's going to be drowned. Watch.
Oh, it will be. All right.
You know what? We are so grateful that you've been a part of the show for this long. And like always, if you want to send in your feedback, you can do so on feedback.adncenglish@derana.lk or via WhatsApp at 076-805-7933. But until then, Anuradhi.
We'll see you again next time. Same time, same place.
Bye.
On the hit list. Bye.